Hi everyone, welcome to Season 5, Episode 1 of Mommy and Me Tutorials. In this season, we will be discussing perimeter, area, and volume. Would you like to read?
Sure. Calculate the difference in perimeter between the orchard and garden below.
What is this question asking us to do?
To calculate the difference between this orchard and this garden.
Okay. How do we calculate the difference in perimeters?
Well, firstly, we need to calculate the perimeter of the orchard, then the perimeter of the garden, and calculate the difference by subtracting the smaller perimeter from the larger perimeter.
Okay, what's step 1?
Step 1 is to calculate the perimeter of the orchard.
But what shape is this orchard?
The orchard is a rectangle.
And in a rectangle,
the two long sides are called lengths, and the two short sides are called widths or breadths.
So this side equals to 110 meters.
Yes, and since both long sides or lengths are equal, then this side will also be equal to 110 meters.
Okay. And what does that mean for the short sides?
Both short sides are also equal. So if this side is equal to 80 meters, then this side will also be equal to 80 meters.
What exactly is perimeter?
Perimeter is equal to the distance around.
Distance around this orchard?
Yes.
So if I have to calculate the distance around this orchard, will that be 110 meters plus
80 meters
plus
110 meters
plus
80 meters.
So can we say that the perimeter of a rectangle equals to
length plus breadth multiplied by 2? Yes, that is the formula for calculating the perimeter of a rectangle, which we should learn by heart.
So how do we calculate the perimeter of this orchard?
The perimeter of the orchard would be equal to length plus breadth multiplied by 2, which is equal to 110 meters plus 80 meters multiplied by 2.
Right.
And that will give you 190 meters multiplied by 2.
So 110 plus 80 equals to 190 meters.
Yes. Then multiply that by 2, and we will get that the perimeter of the orchard is equal to 380 meters.
Yay. So what's our second step?
The second step is to calculate the perimeter of the garden.
But this garden is a square, am I right?
Yes, you're correct.
How do we know it's a square?
We know that this garden is a square because both of these sides are equal to 75 meters.
So when both sides are the same, like in this case, 75 meters, we know that it's a square.
Yes, and since in a square, all 4 sides are equal, then these other 2 sides will also be equal to 75 meters.
So that's 75 meters. And then this is also equal to 75 meters. So how do we calculate the perimeter of a square?
The perimeter of a square is equal to side by 4.
And since perimeter is distance around, that means it is 75 meters
plus 75 meters plus 75 meters plus 75 meters.
Oh. So how do we calculate the perimeter of the garden?
The perimeter of the garden is equal to side multiplied by 4, which will give you 75 meters multiplied by 4, and you will get 300 meters.
So which object has the larger perimeter, the orchard or the garden?
The orchard has a larger perimeter of 380 meters.
And the garden has a perimeter of
300 meters.
And the question is asking us to calculate the
difference in a perimeter between the orchard and the garden.
So step 3 is
to calculate the difference in perimeter.
How do we do that?
The difference in perimeter would be equal to 380 meters,
which was the perimeter of the orchard minus
the perimeter of the garden, which is 300 meters, and we will get 80 meters.
And the question asks us to calculate the
difference in perimeter, which we calculated.
And did we answer the question?
Yes.
So the answer is
80 meters.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.